So today is the first class. So other thing that you guys might want to know is, so Ashrita, did I say it right this time? Okay. So you're in which class, beta?
I'm in 7.
7. You?
I'm also
7. So this class is called Level 2. Level 2 is, it covers 6th, 7th and 8th. So basically next 1 year I'll be covering all the concepts that you guys need to know as part of 6th, 7th and 8th grades. So by the time we finish 1 year, you guys will be well ahead of your grade before you go to 8th grade actually. And you would be knowing the concepts in advance. That will make you a little more comfortable, more prepared, but without discounting on what you need to know as part of this grade. Okay? Now, before starting, tell me what you guys are learning in the school right now. Anything that is bothering you, anything that you want to start with? Yeah.
So we just learned variables.
Variables? Okay.
And it's kind of I thought I'm not too
Okay. Variables. So you have not dealt with variables much. So it's a new concept basically. Okay, how about you?
I'm doing like simplifying expressions and also variables.
Mhm.
But I think it's pretty easy.
You found it easy? Okay. So I will try to teach you guys in layman's term, meaning something that is easy to digest and comprehend. Okay? As long as we get the concept right, we understand the simplest possible way, it will be easy to relate and it stays with us longer. Yeah, you need something?
We're also doing expressions and equations. Those are easy for me, it's just the variable.
Okay. We'll cover it all in which way. So let's talk about where is this child who is missing. Just 1 second. Okay, now let's start with the basic, very basic. Sorry, no brainer. Why you are telling 13? Because this is constant, this is fixed. When you guys were 2 years old, the value of this was 8. When you guys became 10, its value was 8. And when I was 5, it was 8. When I am 49, it's 8. And when I turn 65, it will remain 8 only. These are called constants, meaning that something that doesn't change at all. Now let me give you guys a story. How old are you? 12. I'm 49. So I'll say Ashita's age is 12. You are also close to 12?
I'm
Almost 13. So you guys are 12, 13, I'm 49. Somebody says, what is the difference between Ashita and the teacher? I don't want to give you a simple answer. Let me make it complicated. I will say that my age is Ashita's age plus 37.
Wow.
See, that's how I have. So here, I did not say my age, I did not say Ashita's age. I said let's assume Ashita's age is Y and my, hey Ayush.
Hello.
So Ayush, turn your video on so that we can get started. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to turn the video on. It is on. I don't know why it's not showing.
But can you see the board okay? Can you see me okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Are you guys finding it very hot right now? No? Can I turn off the AC? Because it is a lot of noise because of this. If you find it hard, just go to press that button, okay? So, yeah. So Ayush, you are welcome back to the class. Okay, he left. So, here, when I'm talking about this situation, this story, again, I might go a little boring when I'm repeating it again and again, but it will get kind of what you call deeply engraved in your brains. Ayush, let's not worry about the video for today. As long as you are able to hear me okay, and as long as you are able to follow me fine and see the board okay, we should be good to get started. Okay, let's not waste time on dealing with the video.
I think you can see the board.
Yeah, you can see the board, okay? So, this is the first day of the class, okay? And I am not starting with any topic right now. What I did was, I was checking with the kids here in the class. Is the mosquito chasing you? No, you're fine. Okay. Yeah. So, I was asking kids what are the topics that you guys find easy or difficult, and I picked up one topic which is about variables and constants. So that's what we are learning. That's what we'll start with. But Ayush, do you have any topic in mind that is bothering you right now, which we want to cover in the first introductory class? Dividing by decimals.
Yeah, fractions, dividing decimals, and multiplication, decimals, multiplication, and the whole number.
Okay. So, converting fractions to decimals, decimals to fractions, dividing decimal by another decimal, dividing one fraction by another fraction. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's start with the fraction part, and we'll come back to this one. Okay. That's an easier one. So, and again, when I'm teaching, I want kids not to be busy taking notes, because everything that we do gets recorded in the iPad, and you guys will have the video for your revision later on. So let's not worry about taking notes. Focus more on understanding the concepts and then practicing the problem that we'll do in the class. Okay. If I say divide 3.5 by 10.5. Do you guys know how to do it? In easier way? Yeah.
Maybe by like taking out the decimals now and adding them back later.
How about this?
But then wouldn't you have to move that decimal also?
Now I'm just asking, I'm just curious to know what is the approach that you guys follow. So Ayush, you can see the board, right? I'm saying if I have to divide 3.5 by 1.05, how do I do it? And it's okay. I will add a lot of spice to it, okay? I'll make it easy for you guys.
The way I always do it is like just taking up the decimals and like remembering how many digits there are after the decimals value.
Mm-hmm.
And adding the decimal points back in at the after doing the division.
Okay. How about you, Ayush? How would you approach this?
First I would, since 3 can go to 1, I would move the decimal to the right for both numbers one time.
Okay. Now, there are two ways of doing it. You can knock up the decimal if you have equal number of digits after the decimal. Okay. Here, if you look at it, I have only one digit after the decimal. And when I say after, meaning I'm talking about decimal and the numbers on the right side of it. Here I have 2 digits after the decimal. Here I have only 1 digit after the decimal. So, first thing I have to do is match the number of digits after the decimal and then knock off the decimal. Now if you look at it, here you have 1 digit, but nobody is stopping us from adding a 0 after this. As long as you have a decimal, 1.7 is same as many zeros you want to write on the board, or if you want to keep painting on the wall as well. It's the same value.
It doesn't change the value.
It doesn't change the value. Okay. Even if you're trying to add zeros in the beginning, it doesn't hurt. Number doesn't change. But if you don't have a decimal and then you're adding zeros, best of luck.
And if you add a zero
In the before is okay. Before is always fine.
No, if you add a decimal and then before the 7, then that will change the value.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to squeeze in anything in between, okay? The only option is, see, you see me as a person. If you want to add clothes, more clothes, okay, you can add one more jacket, one more hoodie, one more blanket. You're not going to stuff clothes inside my mouth. Yeah? So same way, if you're putting anything in between, you're stuffing clothes in my mouth. Okay, so don't do that. That is anyways illegal. We're not doing that. If you're putting anything after with the decimal, it's okay. Before, no change. As long as you're not changing the value, you're fine. Is that okay? So now, going back to this theory, one takeaway is, if I have any decimal, if I have let's say 3.298, if I'm getting bored and I have nothing constructive to do, I'm just playing with it, I can add 5 zeros after this and it doesn't hurt. It's okay.
Wow.
It doesn't change the value. Okay. If I don't have a decimal, don't dare to do this. Before is okay. Yeah. Ayush, is that okay, beta?
Yeah.
So now, using this understanding, if I go back to my original problem, I said adding 0, if I have a decimal, adding 0 in the beginning or end doesn't change the value. So I put a 0 now. Here, after the decimal, I have 2 digits. Here also after decimal, I have 2 digits. So that is as good as I can knock off the decimal. Yeah? Ayush, is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, here I have an opportunity to play. Now you guys will be thinking that this 49-year-old man is always talking about playing. Because I want you guys to play with math. How do you play? You can break it down. You can break it smaller numbers. See, 350 is nothing but 17 to 5. 7 5 is 35 and a 0. What is this one? It is 21 into 5.
Wow. Oh, wait, what?
20 times 5 is 100, 21 times 5, yeah? Now, when you have common numbers, you can do tic-tac-toe. See, he is talking about 70 divided by 21. Or 70 is nothing but 7 times 10. 21 is 7 times 3. Tic-tac-toe, one more time. What do you have? 10 by 3. Yep.
We used to do something, in elementary, we would do something similar to this, but instead of like this, we would do it in the triangle where we do, like the 2 factors of them.
Yeah.
And then, 2
So we are doing factorization only, but since you guys have grown up a little bit more, so I'm not doing it like the kids' way. I'm saying, okay, since you guys know tables now, you can do it like this. Now see, look at this, 3.50 divided by 1.05 became 10 over 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
3, 1 by
And am I doing math? No, I'm playing with it literally.
3, 1 by 3.
Who here? Okay, I will not ask you guys whether you eat chicken or not, whether you like chicken or not, but I have a chicken and egg story. Chicken and egg story. You know that already? No? So when I have a fraction, if I have to convert that to a decimal, how do I do it? Using chicken and egg.
Wow.
I have 10. See, 10 divided by 3. 10 divided by 3. Ayush, are you with me Vita so far?
What?
Are you able to follow me so far?
Yeah.
So I got to this fraction. I'm trying to get exact value. I'm trying to convert this to a decimal. Finally, okay? One number, 10 over 3. Instead of 10 over 3, if I get 2.1999, that is my answer. That's what I'm going to get to, okay? Am I getting you guys stressed out? No? No? Oh, okay. Okay.
Just tired.
Tired? Okay. Now, I'm trying to divide 10, I'm trying to divide by 3. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. What is my remainder? 1. Do I stop here? No.
Decimal. Adding decimal.
So here is the story. Decimal is the chicken that lays 1 egg at a time.
Wow. Oh.
Decimal is a chicken that lays 1 egg at a time.
The zeros are leaving.
Yes. So now I am stuck. I cannot divide 1 by 3. I can put this as remainder, but I want a number. Saying 3 is the answer, 1 is the remainder, that does not help. So I put a chicken that lays 1 egg at a time. Now 3 times 3 is 9, 1 remainder. I'm again stuck, but I don't have to worry because my chicken keeps laying 1 egg at a time. 3 times 3 is 9, 1. Decimal, my chicken lays 1 more egg, 3 times 3. It just goes on. Remember one thing.
Repeating bar.
Yeah. So it's that's taking care of the mosquitoes. So what I'm talking about is if you have to divide one decimal by another decimal, you can match the number of digits after the decimal with the basic concept and then knock up the decimal and then do your basic operation to get to what you want to get. You can stop here, or if you're not happy with this, if you want to convert this to a decimal, you can use this chicken egg story. Ayush, does it make sense? Yeah. So I always talk about this chicken egg story because this gives us the basic method for converting a fraction to a decimal. Because if I say divide, again, if I'm getting you guys bored, please excuse me for that. If I say divide 1 by 8, if I say divide 1 by 8, you will, again, same chicken egg story, divide 1 by 8.
0.
So decimal is my chicken that lays 1 egg at a time. 8 ones are 8. 2 is my remainder. My chicken lays 1 egg at a time. 8 2s are 16. 4 is my remainder. My chicken lays 1 more egg at a time. This becomes more like fun.
0, 1, 2, 5.
Yeah. So this is one method. Now there's another method that we can use. But before we do that, do you guys know how to convert a decimal to a fraction?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yeah,
Ayush?
I think I can.
You learned it? If I say convert 3.25 to a fraction, how much that would be?
3 and 1/4.
3 and 1/4. I'm saying convert to a fraction.
Yeah. Just
Something by something. 3 1/4. That's a valid answer. I'm saying convert that to a fraction, something by something. How much that is?
Oh, which one?
No, just a fraction. Something over something. How much is that?
Improper?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it improper?
I don't mind. As long as it's a fraction, I'm okay.
Okay,
Yep, Ayush. If I have to convert this to a fraction, how much that will be?
13 by 4.
I got 1300.
Sorry, one more time.
1300.
3.25. I'm asking convert that to a fraction.
325
Exactly. And that's also a very simple approach, okay? 3.25. I have to convert to a fraction. Meaning I have to get rid of the decimal. See, I got rid of the decimal. But that is not enough. I cannot convert 3.25 as 325. I forgot about the decimal. How many decimals I had? 1. After the decimal, right is always right. Everything that we do, we go in the right direction. After the decimal, how many digits I have? 1, 2. 2 digits, 2 zeros. Done. Yeah. I have a very manual, mechanical way of converting a decimal to a fraction. If I say 1.6982548768, convert this to a fraction. Same thing. I'll just write down the entire number. 16982548768. I wrote everything. Then I have one decimal. I write 1. for the decimal. Then count the digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 digits, 10 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Boring but useful. Are you okay so far?
Yeah.
So we just saw how do we divide one decimal by another decimal, how do we convert a decimal to a fraction. We just saw how do we use chicken egg method to find out the decimal from a fraction. Yeah. Now let me show you guys. Again, today's class I'm not counting from a coverage point of view. Today we are just talking about some basic concepts that you guys would want to inherit and use that for your calculation going forward. Okay. I mean, I learned all this 35 years ago.
35.
Yeah, when I was 10 years, like your age. And I'm just passing it on to the next generation. Okay. So now, if I say I have to divide, let's say 3.25 by 6.50. Okay. One method we saw that okay, we can knock off the decimals and then 5 by 600. Or, I mean, assume these numbers are not easy to comprehend. Let's do one thing. Let's convert this to a fraction. 3.25 will become 325 by 100.
Wow.
1. And this becomes 650 by again 100. So I'm talking about 325 by 100 divided by 650 by 100. So we are talking about dividing this fraction by this fraction. Yep.
Wouldn't that turn into multiplication?
Yeah.
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 Like
So-
reciprocal.
Correct. So there also I have a story. What I claim is, when I upload my video, right, I say that, okay, worst teacher ever. Because I teach certain concepts in certain ways that people might laugh at. But it sticks with my kids. So that's why I'm still sticking with it. Now, what I'm saying or what I'm claiming here is, I'm 49, but I've still not learned how to do fraction division. Meaning, I only know fraction multiplication. Okay? I only know fraction multiplication. So, if somebody gives me division, I convert that to multiplication. When I do that, somebody gets upset and flips upside down. When I converted division to multiplication, somebody gets upset and flips upside down.
Amazing.
Yeah?
You can do cross canceling.
Tic-tac-toe, done. 325 by 650.
650 turns into
Yeah, so now, I mean, this was just an example, you guys know how to do it. But, does this help Ayush?
Yeah.
Is it making sense? And I would suggest you guys, okay, I might rush through certain concepts in the class. Most of the times you will follow it, sometimes you will not. That is why I'm recording the video of the class, so that you use the video and don't watch it like a YouTuber. I'm the most hopeless YouTuber ever. Okay? So don't look at my video like you're watching a YouTuber. You're watching it, okay, let me see what the teacher did. Okay, he said this. Let me pause it, let me do the same thing. And then you continue. So that way it will make some sense, it will be of some use. Otherwise, if you're just watching my video, doing some crappy work on the board, and from beginning to end, without you yourself getting your hands dirty, it's the most, what do you call it? It's the most wasteful use of time. Okay? Alright? Is it clear? So, when you're talking about fraction multiplication, we just saw fraction division. So let's touch upon fraction multiplication division, then we'll talk about the variables. And again, the most stupid way, the way I do. Okay. Alright. So, if I say 3 by 6 into 6 by 9 into 15 by 5 into 3 1 by 7 into 5 by 9. That's a lot.
That's going to be a hard fraction. So.
Hard question? It's a fun question.
Hard fraction.
So we are trying to multiply all these fractions. Okay? Does it scare you guys?
Yes.
It is?
A lot.
Ayush, is it scary at all?
It's scary than Halloween.
I'm sorry, beta?
No.
No? So, when I have a situation like this, first of all, I have a very good friend. His name is fraction. So when I'm dealing with different types of numbers, some fractions, some decimals, some mixed numbers, I try to convert them all into one type. So that's easy, right? If I'm counting apples and let's say oranges together, 2 apples and 5 oranges doesn't make it 7 apples, 7 oranges, right? So up to, it's easy for me, okay, 2 apples plus 2 more apples, 4 apples. 2 apples plus 7 apples, 9 apples. But 2 apples plus 15 watermelon doesn't mean anything to me. So I will convert everything to one type. And that's why I say fraction is my best friend. This one is a fraction, no problem. This one is a fraction, no problem. This one is also a fraction. Even if it's a improper fraction, it's still a fraction, so okay. This guy is not, it's a mixed number. Mixed number. So I will convert this also into fraction. And how much that would be?
27.
Because your teacher is math. You use math technique, right? Multiply, add, divide. Yeah? So it becomes 7 3 are 21. Multiply, add, 21 plus 1, 22, divided by 7. So now, what we did was 3 by 6 into 6 by 9 into 15 by 5. I'm not doing any calculation right now. My first attempt is to make sure that I get all apples together or convert the oranges to apple using my magic wand. Okay. So this was my magic wand. For converting this, it became 7 3 are 21 plus 122 by 7 into 5 by 9. Okay. Ayush, with me?
Yeah.
Now everything is a fraction, so I'm comfortable, I don't have to worry. Everything on the second floor stays together, everything on the first floor stays together. So it becomes 3 into 6 into 15 into 22 into 5 divided by 6 into 9 into 5 into 7 into 9. Now opportunity to play tic-tac-toe.
Oh.
This 6 gone. This 5 gone.
The 3 and the 9.
3 and 9, so we'll do it like a child, okay? Let's not pretend to have grown up. Because if I grow up further, I'll cross 60. So let me not grow up, let me stay a child. So now, after doing all this, what we are left with is, we have a 3, 15. Okay, can I break 15 to smaller numbers? Maybe 5 into 3?
Yeah.
I'll just factorize it. I have a 22. Can I break it? Okay, maybe 11 into 2. 5 is gone anyways. Now below I have 9. 9 I can write as 3 into 3. 7 is a prime number, I cannot break it. This 9 also I can write as 3 into 3. So my game is not over yet. I'm still playing. This 3 and this 3 I can knock off. This 3 and this 3 also tic-tac-toe. Okay, now I have 5 times 11 times 2. 11 5 is 55 into 2 is 110. And then below I have 7 times 3 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21, times 3 is 63. The monster-like problem became a Q-topy. Yeah? Yeah? And again, did we do anything complicated? No. Fraction multiplication is the easiest possible thing that we can do. Trust me. And I'm not trying to showcase that I'm intelligent. I'm not at all intelligent. Okay? I'm just saying that we are applying some basic techniques to simplify things and then play with the numbers to get to the solution. Yeah? So far, digestible? Yeah, Ayush, you on?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, after the class, I will send you guys some homework. See, the machine is working. It's taking care of the mosquitoes.
That was a lot in one.
I'm sorry, sir?
That was a lot in one.
Yeah. So, alright. So we looked at how do we do fraction multiplication, fraction division. How do you convert? No. We looked at fraction multiplication, fraction division so far. Now we are going to talk about. So Ayush, are you clear about what we did? I will give you guys 5 minutes time to solve two problems real quick, so that you get your hands dirty, because like after every class I have to go and wash my hands because I get dirty enough. I want your hands to get dirty as well, so that it's not only your teacher. See my hands. Like I said, I'm literally meaning it. So
My fingers are not that dirty now, but during math today, my pen, the ink inside of it, the cartilage, it exploded for some reason, and it was all
Why are you using a pen during math?
We're allowed to. It's an erasable pen.
So you shouldn't be using a pen. You should be using a pencil.
We're allowed to.
My pencil is all over my fingers.
That's sad, imagine.
No, it's because I brought eyelids.
okay, you guys have one problem which has fraction multiplication division together.
Oh, bet. I can do it.
Do it. Ayush, I want you also to try. Everybody has to try.
Is it okay if I do like a way that's comfortable for us?
Any which way is fine. I mean, I'm not going to insist on any. My techniques are not patented. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Got it? Okay. We'll see. What else you got?
Oh, I didn't get anything yet.
Okay. Give it a shot for sure, okay? Because that what you call that jump start you need, right? Any problem, be it easy or difficult, do it. I mean, this problem for my age is an easy problem, but I'll not be shy. I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, Ayush, did you get something? I'm sorry, Beta?
Still kind of doing it.
Okay. I'll give you guys 1 more minute because kids here are wanting to understand a little bit about variables and expressions. So I want to touch upon that topic as well. And obviously it will be useful for you too. Show me what you did. No, not this one, the math. And this one you did. I want to see what approach you took. Is it something interesting that I can learn from you? Disappeared. It's very satisfying sound actually. When I hear it, it gives me a lot of happiness.
Oh, God. Did you lose your work?
Yes,
he used magic ink, so it disappeared right after he finished it.
Exactly. I think it's somewhere.
Okay, Ayush, anywhere close to being done?
What?
Are you done? Still working on it.
Yeah, that's
Done? How much is your answer?
I got
What is that?
I got a fraction of 1,175.
How about you, Ashita?
Okay, my bad. One second.
Yeah. I'm giving you guys 1 more minute before I jump onto this problem and break it apart.
I found it.
Found it?
You found it. How'd you lose it? I have no idea.
So first I did the division part, and then I did the multiplication part. So like I got the, I think about 3 is the answer for this one, and then I did the multiplication part.
Okay.
So I like to break it down like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let me use this opportunity to play with it. Let me use this opportunity for playing with this problem. If we have a problem like this, where we have fraction, division and multiplication also together. As I said before, I'll not tell my age one more time. Next year will be 50. Okay. So here, if I have a division, I have a problem. I don't know how to do division, so I'll simply ignore it and convert this to multiplication. As soon as I did that, the number next to it flips. Okay. See, because it was trying to divide by this number, only this guy is impacted, so only this guy flips. And everything after that remains as is. Okay? So when you try to divide a fraction by another fraction, when you convert this division to multiplication, the number after that or fraction after that flips upside down. That's it. Now you have simple scenario to play. 3 into 21 into 25. This is your second floor. And 7 into 9 into 5 is your first floor. Break your numbers into smaller numbers as factors. 3 is a small number, don't break it. 21 is 7 into 3. And again, you don't have to be perfect. If you don't break it right, 25 if you keep it, you will still see that there is an opportunity to break it. Okay, so don't worry about you being right in the first or matching with what I'm doing exactly. 25 is nothing but 5 times 5. Try breaking into smaller numbers so that chance of making mistake is less. 7 is a prime number, I will not touch that. 9 I can break as 3 into 3 and 5 remains 5. Time to play. Tic-tac-toe. This 3 and this 3 tic-tac-toe. This 5, 3, this 3 tic-tac-toe. This 5 tic-tac-toe.
Wow.
I just played. I want you guys to play with math. Otherwise, I can guarantee, okay, people my age, there have been many people who talk to me say, okay, are you still able to teach pre-calculus and calculus to kids? I said, yeah. But have you not forgotten it? It's been more than 3 decades. I said, because I have not studied them. I play with them. So as long as you play with it, it stays with you much longer. Yeah? Ayush, was it clear? Was it simple enough to follow?
It's clear.
Yeah? Okay. So we just talked about, this is more like a basic building block. See, fractions, decimals, multiplying them, dividing them, dealing with them, it's something, it's going to be a life skill that will stay with us forever. Drawing you can park for now. Okay, so what I'm saying is, these are life skills. This will you'll use, right? We just finished Navratri, Dashera and all. Now we are heading towards Thanksgiving, Christmas. There'll be a lot of deals. They'll talk about percentage, discounts, correct? So we are not learning to get 100%. We are learning because that's going to be part of life. Math is something that stays with us. So if you are clear about the concept, it really helps. Now, Ayush, shall we move on to the next topic? Comfortable?
Yeah.
Make sure that you're watching my video. I don't get a lot of views. You guys are the ones who are going to get me views.
I'm
So
gonna subscribe.
yeah, you subscribe also. So again, that's a lighter side of it. But yes, the videos are meant for you guys. So watch it for your benefit, not for giving me views. Okay. I have too little a number of subscribers that I cannot even get 1 cent from YouTube. Okay, don't worry about it. Just watch it for revising it, for practicing it. Now let's go to the next concept, which is about variables. Okay, variables and expressions. Now let me. Are you guys comfortable dealing with dad jokes or difficult?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
You're okay with dad jokes? Okay.
We don't hear them from our dads.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, first thing first is, let's understand the difference between equation and expression. What is an expression and what is an equation?
An equation is something that has like an answer or like a sign. An expression is just like it doesn't have an answer. It should like.
An expression doesn't have an equal sign, and an equation does.
Equation has an answer.
Equation had equal to sign. Something plus something, something minus something, something to something is something. Something. Yeah. Expression doesn't have it. Now relate that to the real life scenario. Let me give you a very lame example. Yeah.
Can I do one for equation?
I'm sorry.
Can I do an example for equation?
Not that way. I will tell you guys something that will get glued to you.
Okay.
Now imagine equation. Equation means you did something and you got an output. You added something, subtracted something, multiplied something, did some calculation and you got an output. So when you have something being done to get an output, that is equation. You are doing something and there is no output, there is no equal to. I am dancing for 5 hours. No use. I am dancing for 5 hours to become a good dancer. There is an output.
Equation.
So that's an equation. You come to the class, I smile. Entire 1 hour. You look at my expression. You count my grey hairs. You look at my glasses. Useless. There is no outcome. So what you are seeing is only expression. There is no output. If I just smile, make different faces, you guys keep staring at me, I keep staring at you, 1 hour of waste. That's an expression. There is no outcome. You are not learning anything. I'm not passing on anything to you guys. That's an expression. When you come to the class, I don't focus on expression, I don't smile, I don't show my angry face, but I'm teaching something to you guys, and you go back home saying, okay, I learned something. There's an output. That's an equation. So that's the basic difference between equation and expression. Now let's look at it mathematically. If I say 3x plus y, this is an equation, you are getting an output. This is an expression, there is no output. This is me smiling the whole time in the class. This is me teaching you something. Yeah? Make sense? Ayush?
Yeah.
Expression and equation difference sorted out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to the second level. So this expression can have 1 thing, 2 things, 20 things, 100 things, doesn't matter. It's all the same. Meaning, let's look at all these things that we see here. These are called terms. This expression has 2 terms. This is also an expression. This is also an expression. This expression has 2 terms. This expression has only 1 term. This expression has 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. And you count the terms using these separators, plus or minus. Okay? So 1 term, monomial. It's monomial expression. It has 2 terms, you can call it binomial expression. or anything more than 1 is many, which you can call as polynomial expression. So be it 2 terms, 4 terms, 24 terms, 80 terms, 99 terms, more than 1 is polynomial expression. Yeah. But if you want to be very specific, it's monomial, binomial. If you have 3 terms, that's called trinomial expression. 4 quadrinomial, pentanomial, hexanomial, heptanomial. Go on. Okay. But you don't have to stress out for that. It just simple differences. 1 is monomial, many is polynomial expression. Yeah. And how you count terms is using these separators, plus or minus. These are the only separators. 7z, 7 to z. This is not a separator. Okay? Only plus and minus. That helps you count the number of terms. So we just talked about what is expression, what is the basic difference between expression and equation. Now comes the variable, and this is a very interesting concept that we use to figure out things when it is known or not known. Like I was telling you guys when I started, I said, okay, 2 plus 3 will remain 5 regardless of my age.
It's getting really hot.
It's getting hard. So you can always come here, press this button, it starts working. I had just turned it off because it was creating noise, but Ayush, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I am talking about 2 plus 3, this will remain 5 forever. Till eternity, till earth is there. Yeah? So we are talking about millions of years from now. Yeah. Now, it is fixed because 2 is 2, 3 is 3. There is a fixed value. Now, I say today's temperature is 5 degrees more than yesterday's temperature. Or I give you guys a rule, say okay, every next day's temperature is 1 degree more than the previous day. Every next day's temperature is 1 degree more than the previous day. So let's say y is my next day's temperature. This is my current day's temperature. I am saying every next day's temperature is 1 degree more than current day. This becomes a rule. This becomes an agreement. This becomes a understanding between these variables.
Wow.
So now, if I say today's temperature is 50 degrees, what is going to be my temperature tomorrow? 50 plus 1. 51. Using this relationship, we are able to deal with it. What will be the temperature 5 days from now?
55.
So you will count it, okay, this is today, this is tomorrow, day after, day after, day after. 5 days from now, maybe day after. Today is 50. Next day is 50 plus 1. This is 50 plus 51 plus 1. This is 52 plus 1. 53 plus 1. 54 plus 1. Yeah? So, is any day's temperature fixed? No. It's changing depending on which day of the month you're talking about, which day of the week you're talking about. So that's why any day's temperature is not fixed, it changes. That's why it's called variable. A value that can change. If I say next day's temperature will be 1 degree more than the current day, and if I write something like 51 equal to 50 plus 1, I'm stuck here. My temperature doesn't change, everything is constant. So that's why we use variables. Now let's look at the relationship between our ages. Let's say my age and Ayush's age. Ayush, how old are you?
11.
Yeah, how old are you, Ayush?
11.
11. So this is Ayush's age. I will represent that as A. A is one variable. Okay. And this is my age. My name is Birendra. So Biren, B. Ayush and Biren. I'm saying my age is Ayush's age plus 38. Today, when Ayush is 11, my age is 38 plus 11, 49. When Ayush turns 13, my age will be 51. When Ayush turns 17,
55.
see, this becomes a relationship using the variables, because this can change, this can also change. So now these variables help us put our head around things or do our calculation where your values could change. If you guys have dealt with graphs, you would have seen, let's say if I'm talking about this graph, yeah, this is x, this is y. I mean, if you have not dealt with it, don't worry about it. We'll anyways come to it. See, what's happening is when x value is changing, y value is also changing along this line. That is represented in the form of an equation where there is no fixed value for x. X is changing, y is changing. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just kind of fix it.
Yeah. Even if you dealt with this in 6th grade or 4th grade, you'll be surprised to know that there will be some questions relating to that coming to you in SAT exam also. So, SAT exam is in when you guys are getting ready for college. SAT. Yeah. So what I was trying to say here was that we learned about what is expression and equation, basic difference between them in the easiest or lamest possible way. Yeah. Now you will not forget. Anytime you think about expression and equation, you will say, okay, my teacher teaching me is equation because there's an outcome. My teacher only smiling the whole class is expression, no outcome. Yeah. So this helps you relate the concepts. Then we talked about what do you mean by variables? So here what you see is you have variables and you have an equation. A and 38 together gives you this outcome. So we are looking at equation, we are looking at variables, and we are understanding why variables are important. Obviously in the next class, when we talk about equations, when we learn how to deal with the equation, how do we solve equation to find some values, obviously it will make more sense. But this was just the stepping stone for us to understand this as a life skill to relate and say, okay, why do we need equation? You guys saw how my age and Ayush's age change is represented as an equation, and how does it help? Yeah? Ayush, does it make sense with us? And do you guys know what beta means? Son, child. Okay. I'll keep on calling you guys beta, son, child, and don't get offended. Yeah.
You guys speak that, you know, I can understand because my dad used to work and
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I lived in China for 8 years. I can understand a little bit of Chinese as well. So I was in China from 2007 to 2017. So I spent some time with Chinese people, and I can speak a little bit of broken Chinese at least. You dump me anywhere in China where people don't understand English, I can survive. Mandarin, yeah, Mandarin, Cantonese are two languages that they speak. Okay, alright, with that being said, I will stop here. Any questions? Anybody? I know Vivan has dealt with me before, but for Ashrita, see again, as I said, I have all the luxury for forgetting your names because you know my age. Okay, with age people start getting forgetful. No, I'm just kidding. It just takes me 1 or 2 classes when we get little conversant with each other, when we spend some time with each other. Memorizing name is not a difficult thing, but just bear with me. Otherwise, it might sound like, you know, what is happening to my name. Okay, but did we understand everything that we talked about? Ayush, Vivan, Ashita. Okay. So I'm stopping here unless you guys have any specific question for me. Ayush, you have to send me some topics. I just discussed with mommy. You can send me some topics which we'll cover on Tuesday and Thursday. So if you guys send me the topics in advance, wonderful. Otherwise, I'll go with my flow, please.
There was just one question that I found, like, there was just one question that I found missing in any of our just practices. Can I show you the question?
Yeah.
I'm going to be really easy now. I'm doing like equation and then find x.
Okay. So system of linear equations.
That's like 3a plus 4
It's something like
equals
this.
Hmm.
See, something like this. This can also be a whole number. But this is where this is where I get into
1/4 into what?
one by
Oh, I hate that. It's so annoying.
plus
Oh, 1/4.
That's confusing.
Okay. So Ayush, if you want to drop off, you can drop off, but there's a question that is coming here. And again, like always, I will give the lamest possible description of it.
it's not primary stuff.
Yeah. So you're saying if I have 1/4x or 2/4x, whatever it is, plus 3/9 equal to 4/6, something like this. Yeah. Which fruit do you guys like?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Mango.
Mango, yes.
Okay. Mangoes. Okay. How about you, Ayush? Which fruit do you like? Which fruit do you like, Ayush?
What?
Which fruit do you like?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay, I did not copy your question. Okay, I'm just randomly putting it here.
Wow.
So you're saying that 1/4x plus 3/9 equal to 5/7. Let me simplify this a little bit in the beginning. Okay, is this okay? Now, I'm trying to add 1/4x plus 5. So, first of all, can I add this guy and this guy? No, they belong to different family, different breed, different species.
One of those are constant.
If x is watermelon, I'm talking about 1/4 of a watermelon and then a number 5. So these are numbers. If this is another family, let's say this is mango, these are mangoes. Numbers are mangoes. This is watermelon. So I'm saying 1/4 of a watermelon and these two mangoes. I will not club them together. I'll deal with them separate things separately. So mangoes and mangoes together, watermelon together. So it becomes 1/4x equals. I'll move the mango to the other side of the wall.
But that then would be negative.
Don't worry about it. I don't mind. I am okay with negative positive numbers as long as my basic concept is not getting hampered. I'm okay. So I have this 5 goes to the other side. It becomes 3 minus 5. So I have 1/4x equals 3 minus 5 is minus 2. It's okay. I don't mind. It's okay. Now I have come to a place where I have to find out the value of x. Butterfly.
Our teacher said divide by a specific law.
I'm sorry?
Our teacher said like whatever like so like see how much now you have to the 1/4 the extra it's multiplication. So what you're gonna do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So
Look at what I'm doing right now. It's called butterfly. See, whatever is below goes up, whatever is above goes down.
yeah.
So if I keep x on this side, everything else is crossing like this. It becomes minus 2 is a number. 1 comes down and 4 goes up. It became x equals minus 8. Minus 2 into 4. 2 into 4 is 8 and minus sign is minus 8. That's it.
Yeah, it's like these questions were like the one that took first row, it's like those. Yeah. Yeah, like those. That's when I get really.
So this again, for me, same thing. this number moves to this side. You are dealing with fraction subtraction. As long as you know how to do subtraction of fractions, still the same thing. It is still a number. It is still a number. Fraction form. That's it.
So, for us, our teacher said that basically we do subtraction on the spot, like 4 or 5 by 2, we would do minus spot where we would make right or right, and write minus 5 by 2 right under it, which would get rid of it. That's all.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, see, I will never deal with this guy and this guy together. I cannot.
Yeah.
I'm not qualified to do that.
There you go, now.
Yeah. Put people from the can I teach first graders and 11th graders in the same class? No. Same thing here. Can I deal with 11th graders and first graders together? I cannot. I'll put the first graders together, 11th graders just here. As long as you keep math simple, math remains simple to us. That's the deal. Now it's up to us